All right, Adsy. So, mate, as promised, I wanted to record you a video to give you a bit of an idea of what I do with personal clients. And, mate, the reason I wanted to record this video is I noticed that a switch has flicked. So you've moved through what's called pre-contemplation into the contemplation stage. And now you're in this preparation stage where you're weighing up the difficulties of making these changes against the potential downsides of these changes and staying the same. So the point of this video, man, is to see if we can get you across the line. Now, I guess what I've seen from you is you're getting actively involved in the Men Mastering Weight Loss group. You're getting actively involved in the 5-day challenge that we've done. So what's the next step? So without a game plan, this is where so many people fall over. I mean, the reality is you probably have a bit of an idea what to do, but unless you are, I don't know, much more intelligent than the vast majority of guys that kind of live their daily lives, you're probably not really sure about nutrition. You're probably not really exactly sure what you need to do in a gym, if any. You probably have a lot of work-based stress, and obviously by the time you're getting up in the morning, it's looking like you're doing some pretty hefty hours. So balancing that kind of life and family life's a big thing. And then lastly, and the most important thing is the reason that I'm doing this video is because the mentality, the issue around the psychology of change is big. Now, look, we can deal with this like most guys deal with it on a purely primary pillar level, which you should recognize from the challenge. That is, deal with it in nutrition and exercise. But the reality is, man, I've got to tell you something, Ads. Unless you change your identity, now, I'm not saying you specifically, but unless men evolve their identity, guess what? You're always going to be fighting an uphill battle. You see, when you start to just recognize that you're going to burn the bridges and leave that old you behind, and this is a new life for you where you feel awesome, where you feel abundant, that's what we're trying to get towards. And that's not something that just kind of comes from, I guess, downloading a program and then, going for broke. So this is where a coach can help out. Now, of course, I'm going to tell you straight up, mate, I'm not cheap. And a statement that I like to use is that good things aren't cheap and cheap things aren't good. If you want to work with me personally, I've got a 100% rate on getting results. I give my all to my guys because this, for me, is my life. It's my business. It's my purpose. And if you want part of that, I'm happy to give it to you. The biggest, I guess, mistake that a lot of guys make with their friends is doing stuff for free. Think about it. If I was to give you coaching for free, I mean, let's look at the challenge that a bunch of those guys just did then. A bunch of them obviously joined up, 30 or 40 guys joined up, but probably only 5 actually went through the challenge totally. That's pretty typical, man. And you're one of those 5, obviously. So use that momentum to create leverage on yourself. If I don't actually know what you do for work, but let's say you were a builder. If you were doing the job for me for free, how much effort, what quality of the job is that going to be? Or are you just going to do it to try to get it done so you can go into paid work? The exact same is true. When you buy yourself in and you commit yourself into a decision, guess what? What you're actually doing is investing into your own commitment to achieving a result. The money just happens to go into my bank account. You're investing in your own said commitment. This is the way you create leverage, mate. But anyway, the point of this video is to show you how I work with clients so that our next chat, if we proceed to a next chat, can be one about hearing a bit more about what you do. So let's say we decide to work together. The first thing we'll do is do 2 Kickstarter calls. The idea of these Kickstarter calls is for me to really double down on understanding your goals, what's in the way of you being able to get there now, and I guess just your life. So what are the troubles that you're going through? Why did you get, there was it sounded like a fair bit of darkness in the message that you'd kind of sent me via Messenger. So maybe we might need to explore that a little bit. But importantly, there's 4 ways that this coaching works. 1, there is a physical transformation program. 2, there's a mental transformation program. 3, there's the strength of a community. And 4, there's the strength of a coach who's actually worked with hundreds of men and knows what he's doing. So let's go through those 4 things now. I've pretty much touched on myself. So we'll leave that one and hit the next 3. So I'm going to screen share with you here, buddy. So let's go to the first one. So the first one is the bod squad. So this is the group. This is the community that you'll be part of. Now, this group here is only for people who have effectively been paid to be coached. These are the guys, the 1%ers that are actually doing something serious. So in this group, what you'll notice is each day, guys are posting what they've done and they're getting involved. You can see here, there's a number of clients that are working. What they're doing is posting their gym sessions. What they're doing is recording their gym sessions and showing how they're progressing on a weekly basis towards an end goal. Lifting weights is very, very, very important in weight loss, ironically. So basically, I'll talk to you about that in a second, but having this accountability group is super important. And what we're doing the whole time is encouraging each other. You can see the commenting on the group, the encouragement on the group is aimed at trying to create a community. And this is only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger as we go. All right, the next part that I want to show you, man, is the into here. It's really important. So once we start working together, you'll get a login. It's just as important that we do the mental transformation as the physical transformation. So what we've done here is put together a little transformation program that deals with the mental elements. So I'll go into, let's just start this one here, and we'll have a look at, say, here. So we'll talk about the subconscious mind or changing your program. And what you'll have is you'll have a video like this. You'll log in. You'll have a video like this. Subconscious mind. And in this lesson, we're going to cover the following: how the mind is like an iceberg. And this is a little self-study. I guess you'd call it course format. But what it allows me to do is get what's in my mind into your mind. If you can just forget all the garbage you've heard before, and let's go to a week like week 2 and say, let's look at nutrition. So it might be something like how to construct a meal. You just have no idea how to do this. So what we've done is we've put together some videos around building a meal. So for example here, the healthy commandments. Okay. What we've also done is put together a bunch of cheat sheets that you can download. There's bonus videos in here and it's super, super comprehensive. And the idea is that in week 1 of your physical transformation, you also do week 1 of your mental transformation. Does this make sense? So you're going 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. Week 2 there, week 2 here. And you're moving through. We're doing little check-ins at each stage where we're re-examining your weight, seeing where you're at. And then the important part is what actually comes with it. So let's go to the physical transformation element. So before starting the physical transformation, what you'll actually have in here is access to a program. We're going to go in here. And what you'll do is you'll decide whether you want to do the beginner or the advanced program. I'm assuming for yourself it's going to be the beginner program. So we're going to download the program and have a bit of a look at it now. So the first thing you'll see is when you open up the PDF, okay? Now you'll be downloading this onto your phone and also potentially printing it out as well. And what you're going to see is an introduction to everything that you need to know around lifting weights. Because the vast majority of people are anxious as hell. They are so anxious, man. And you might be one of them. You might walk into a gym and just be petrified. You don't know what to do. So what we've covered in here is what does this all mean following a program? What does it mean? Is it good to work out fasting or feasted? Is it good to be hydration? Should I do cardio, etc.? We're going to go into all of the details as if you don't know. The cool thing is all of these these things here, if you prefer to watch videos instead of reading, come with a video. And you can just click here and it will bring you over to YouTube, a link to a video, and it's going to talk to you about things like so as an example, that's a video that goes around how to actually be safe in the gym. Now let's look at the program itself, man. So we're going to go backwards. How do we do that? So we'll go back into here and we'll open this up again. And then what we're going to do is download your program. So have a look. We can choose between a 2, 3, and 4 day split. So that basically means you're choosing between 2, 3, and 4 days a week. So let's say you do the 2-day program or 3-day program. We open it up. All right, so here's what you get. Chest, back, legs. They're your 3 different days. That's your session planner. So you'll move through this. Now let's just say, here's your week 1. Let's say you have zero idea what the hell a standing cable bar triceps push down is. Guess what? Check this out. Link to the biggest database on the web. So you'll click this link. It'll open up a video which will give you a description around how to lift this and then a video to actually show you exactly what to do for this exercise. Again, the idea adds is that the vast majority of people have no idea what they're doing in a gym. And so what we're trying to do, man, is equip you with the right minerals. So I guess that's enough for now. A little bit of a long video, but what I wanted to do is just give you, before we go to a phone call, give you a bit of an introduction to what you'd be part of. And mate, after watching this, if you're serious about getting started, man, if you're serious about wanting to bring about change, hit me up. We can talk prices. We can talk dates to start, all that sort of stuff. And man, by Christmas would be the goal. What do we got? So we got, what are we, the start of September, October, November, December, May. I'd be expecting you to have your shirt off at the beach by Christmas, bro. That's the outcome. So I will wait to hear back from you after posting you this video. I hope you've been able to go through this. And if you want to have a chat next time around with your missus involved as well, I think that's a really good idea to get her involved too. Hopefully that helps, buddy. We'll chat soon.